What's good, YouTube? It's your man BG Tech Life. And guys, I wanted to do a little battery testing on the Galaxy Z Fold 5. I knew this thing had pretty good battery life, but I wanted to take a day to really see what I could get out the battery, what I could do with this battery, and how long it would last me, or could I just burn it out really fast? So let's talk about these results. Okay, so me myself, when I look at the Galaxy Z Fold 5, a lot of people say this is a refinement year. I beg to differ a little bit. I don't think it's just refinement. I've noticed over the last generation of Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 products, a real improvement in performance, thermals, and battery life. Now with this device, me myself, I actually decided to take it off the charger one day at 100%. It was around 10:18, to be exact, it was 10:18 in the AM. But I had a day where I was kind of at my leisure chilling, and I really was just only using my Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5, and I was only using this inner display. I was watching a lot of podcasts. I was just doing everything that I did with this device, the multitasking, everything. I was not rocking with the outer display. And when it comes to this device, I rarely use the outer display, because I bought this device to be like my own little personal tablet. So I'm only looking to use it as a tablet. So with that being said, I was chilling, watching my podcast. Then I decided a day that I wasn't gonna be productive at all. I had a video sitting in queue, a video that I actually shot with this device. And normally I get out my MacBook or my iPad and my SSD, transfer the video that I shot with this device to my iPad or my MacBook, whatever I was using to edit. But I was like, no, I'm chilling, I'm at my leisure. I just opened LumaFusion up on this device and I got the editing. And I mean, it's insane, right? I'm doing the battery test. I'm seeing how far I can push this device, watching content, multitasking. But now also I decide to render a video that's shot in 4K 30 frames per second. I rendered it 4K 30 frames per second. It's about a 5-minute video. Now we taking this to the next level. I'm thinking that I'm gonna take a serious hit in screen on time and just the use of the battery, because I'm sitting here editing the video, like scrubbing, clipping everything, and adding music, adding intros, adding outros, not just the simplest trim of a video at all. So I get the video edited and uploaded to YouTube's, and I'm still sitting at over 50% with already like 4 hours of screen on time and something crazy. And I feel like use cases like that, this foldable being able to maintain and perform and have battery life, me not looking for a charger at all, makes it worth its weight. When you can really get some real use out of a foldable, like a lot of people not really using devices like I'm using devices, because a lot of people are not doing what I'm doing. Everybody live a different lifestyle, everybody got different use for things. When you can actually get that type of use out of a device and that type of productivity, depending on what type of lifestyle you live in, depending on what you're doing for a living, depending on how valuable having something that makes you more productive, even in times when you normally wouldn't be productive, could actually add to your bottom line. That's something very dope to think about. And if you look, guys, these are the results. This is basically, you can see I used LumaFusion, used a lot of YouTube. This is where I ended the battery test, guys. I was at 5%. But if you look, we over 7 hours of screen on time. Over 7 hours of screen on time. And I could have probably pushed it to 7.5 hours, guys. And this is a day that I watch only inside display use. I never used the outside display. I was intentional about making sure I only use the inside display. And even on a regular, I rarely use the outside display on this device. I pushed this device, I edited it with this device, and that's probably where you see that drop off in the middle of the graph, where you see a little drop off right here. I was literally editing 4K video and rendering 4K video. So the battery life on this device is definitely the truth. This definitely was not a regular day. I definitely pushed this device, and for it to perform, at one time, the device did not sweat, guys. The device stayed, pretty cool, never had no thermal issues. I mean, this is the difference right here when it comes to real innovation. A lot of people get innovation confused with something looking different, but this is performing different. This is actual this is actually something that could make my life easier. It's very dope to be able to produce something very quality, a very quality product out of a device that I could fold up and put in my pocket. Like, that's actually, if you really sit back and think about it, like if you make the most out of this device, then sit there and put it in your pocket, it's really kind of mind-blowing. I didn't want to make this a long video, guys. I just wanted a dedicated video to battery life, and the battery life on the Z Fold 5 is A1, but when you speak on that battery life, you have to speak to the performance and everything else that goes along with that. The Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, kudos to Snapdragon, because they really did a great job. Shout out to the Galaxy Z Fold 5. I'm getting a lot of use out of this device. I'm really growing into this device and learning like how to really implement this device at a time when I thought I wasn't sure exactly what to do with this device, because I know I wanted to get my bang for buck. As long as I pick up this device, I noticed that it's starting to solve problems I didn't know I had. So it's your boy BG Tech Life. I just wanted to speak on that. Thanks for watching. Get subscribed. I'm out. Peace.